So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 amazing drugstore products. Some of them are new, some of them are old, but one thing's for sure, they are fantastic for mature skin. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for sharing my top 5 amazing drugstore makeup products because it may only be 5 with me, but this is also a collaboration with my really good friend, Clara. You guys, I have known Clara ever since I started my journey here on YouTube over 5 years ago, and she is a pillar of strength. She does so many great reviews on everything from foundation to eyeshadow palettes to primers, from drugstore to high-end. Name it, she's done it. And sometimes she discovers a makeup brand that I haven't even heard about. So please do me a solid favor, go visit her channel. I'm gonna put her video down in the description link below so you can check her out. But for now, I'm gonna share with you my 5 amazing drugstore makeup products, starting with primer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I'm channeling Farrah Fawcett. Yes, I guess I am, but I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back so we can get started on the first amazing drugstore makeup product. I like to research everything, make sure it's gonna work for our mature skin, and this one really shocked me, and I can't believe I stopped using it. Naturally, we are gonna start with primer, and this is one that I haven't been using in a long time because there are so many other fantastic drugstore primers. Right off the top of my head, the Wet n Wild Prime Focus that refines the pores, also the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. But this one, oh my gosh, when I found it and I started using it again, I could not believe I stopped using it to begin with. It is from L'Oreal. It is their Prime Lab 24-hour Pore Minimizer. Now this is fantastic for smoothing out the skin. It also includes 1% AHA and BHA complex, and over time it's supposed to smooth out your skin. And when I applied this the other day, I really looked up close and personal. It really smooths out the pores. Well, why don't I just show you? And for reference, I am 57 years old. I have normal to dry skin, texture, fine lines, pores, redness, and I'm going to show you the consistency. It's pink. It's very reminiscent to the Liquid Poreless Putty from e.l.f., but this one is like 10 times better. It's kind of thick and it's got that silicone-y feel, but then once you really feel it, it looks thick. It's very deceiving, but I'm gonna apply it right through my porous areas, and I'm gonna turn down my light so you can see. Here we got some hyperpigmentation, some pores, some texture, but it is amazing. When you apply it, you can literally see it smooth over those pores. It's like filling it in and creating a really smooth canvas. But look, and I'm just going right through my most porous areas, right through there, and it just is significantly smoothing that area out. And I also like to do it on my nose and right through my laugh lines. And I'm just going to show you on one side of my face the difference. I've got some 11s, I've got some wrinkles up through here. It just kind of smooths everything out like butter. So this is one side with the L'Oreal primer. I mean, you can really tell a difference. Like, it's astounding. This one is so much more blurred than this side. It's amazing. Okay, so let me even up this side and we'll just apply the rest. And it doesn't have a really strong scent. I just love what it does to my nose. It really does smooth everything out. Even the pores on my nose, completely blurred. Look at that. I know, right? Super smoothing, lightweight, and it also extends the longevity of my foundation. And speaking of foundation, what is my amazing foundation for you guys? It's a newer one, I know, but I have not been able to put this foundation down, and it is totally affordable. It is the new e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Finish Foundation. It retails for $8. You get 1 fluid ounce. I believe it comes in 36 shades. When it first came out, I picked up 2 shades because I got in a tan, 31 medium neutral, and then I also picked up the 25 light neutral. Now that I'm starting to lose my tan, I've been using this shade and it is So perfect. This actually contains 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, and it just really looks so beautiful and natural on the skin. It has a nice satin finish, which I love, and the satin finish is not too dewy or glowy. It's not sticky or tacky to the touch. It just provides beautiful medium buildable coverage. I'll show you what the consistency looks like. And you really don't need a lot. That's what's astounding about this foundation. Now that my primer has settled into my complexion, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. What I love about this foundation is that it's lightweight, it's comfortable, you can easily build it up, but it just is so, I hate to use the word skin-like, but it really does look like your skin without looking cakey or too foundation-y, you know what I mean? Okay. And I just use my fingertips. You can use a sponge, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my kabuki brush and just kind of press it in, stipple it in, if you will. So I get a nice even coverage. But look how pretty that is. I love it because it's not too dewy or glossy. It just looks like your complexion. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn down my lights so you can see the coverage that we actually get. Isn't that beautiful? It just looks like my complexion. I love the coverage that it offers. I love how easy it is to apply. And most of all, I love the price point. I don't know of a other foundation that's $8 that looks this good on the skin, especially on mature skin. Wow. Definitely amazing in my opinion. You guys, this is a beautiful foundation. It's worth every bit of $8 and then some. I would pay $18 for this foundation because it is that good. Thank goodness e.l.f. keeps things so affordable. The next product, of course, is going to be concealer, and this is an oldie but goodie. When I first started out my channel, this was the only concealer I would use over and over in all my videos because it's that good. And I recently purchased another tube. It is actually from Milani. It is the Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. You guys, this can be compared to high-end concealers, but at a fraction of the cost. There's so many different types of concealers out there. I do love the Physicians Formula Butter Concealer. You know, that's one of my top 3 concealers. You know, I love a good serum concealer, but sometimes we need a little bit more coverage. And this is beautiful. It really smooths out the under eye area. It doesn't get cakey, and it is fantastic on mature skin. And I love the tiny little doe foot. You can totally get into those nooks and crannies, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit. It is a thicker consistency than the serum concealers that I really love, but this has an amazing longevity and it really gets the job done. And you only need a tiny bit. The only thing I don't like about it is it does have a strong perfumey scent, almost to the point of smelling like paint, but it really looks great under the eyes. It really smooths everything out and it offers full coverage. So if you need your under eye area to look flawless, this will do it. Plus, if you have dark circles, you won't need an under eye color corrector using this concealer because it will totally transform your under eye area. Amazing. And whatever's left on my fingertips, I just tap it in. Now, I do have a naturally drier under eye. Sometimes if I feel like the concealer is gonna get a little too dry, I like to take my dampened beauty sponge and just tap it in. But for a little bit more hydration, I wanna apply a little bit of the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray from e.l.f., another fantastic product, and just hit it. Just hit it a little bit on the sponge and then press it right through there. Not only are you gonna hydrate that under eye area, but you're really gonna set it perfectly and keep it smooth. Look how nice that looks. That looks amazing. So yeah, if you have a concealer that tends to run a little creasy or perhaps a tad dry, try this nifty little trick. put a little bit of hydrating setting spray on your beauty sponge and just gently tap it in. You will see a beautiful difference. I mean, we all love that Aquaphor hack, but you don't want to use that hack every single day because you could create milia under the delicate under eye area. So I feel like this is a great alternative. For bronzer, I've been testing out a lot of bronzers recently. I did a recent review on the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. This was a contender, but it didn't last as long as I wanted it to. Since I have like a medium, almost full coverage look at this point with concealer and a satin finish foundation, you guys, this is so good. It is only $7. You know what I'm gonna say. This is the Catrice Melted Sun Cream Bronzer in Beach Babe. I'm sorry, I think it's taken over the Milani Cream Bronzer in my opinion. It is just so buttery, so silky, and it doesn't feel sticky or tacky. I'm gonna take it on my brush like that and then tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna go straight across where the sun is naturally gonna hit my face, and it just instantly adds a little bit more dewiness, a little bit more color. I did a video of a makeup hack, and you guys, I have been applying my bronzer and my blush that way from now on out because it really makes a difference in my complexion. My cheeks look fuller, they look juicier. It just makes sense. And then I take my brush and I kind of pinch it and kind of hit the side of my nose, kind of like shading or contouring. It's amazing when you put all of your favorite amazing drugstore makeup products on all at once. You just create such a natural, beautiful look. And that's what I'm going for today, is a nice, natural, beautiful look. So this is fantastic, you guys. I cannot recommend this enough. $7. It rivals the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. That I think is overrated. In fact, I think a lot of Charlotte Tilbury is overrated. Now, for a blush, this was so hard to nail down my favorite amazing drugstore blush because there's so many good ones out there, you guys, but I kept coming back to this one, especially the shade. It is from e.l.f. It is the Liquid Camo Blush, and it's in Dusty Rosé. This is such a beautiful liquid blush that's so easy to use. You only need one dot. And this color is exquisite. It doesn't look like you're wearing blush, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of Dusty Rose. This retails for $7, and I'm just gonna put it on the apples of my cheeks. One speck. And look how quickly it blends in, and it just gives your cheeks that natural look. I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm gonna be a little more generous. Isn't that beautiful? It looks so natural. Like I'm not wearing blush. It's actually what my face should look like when I blush, and just a little bit across the top of my nose. Now, if you don't care for liquid blush, I have a fantastic alternate, and it is also from e.l.f. It is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Rosy. This is so beautiful. It also smooths out the complexion. So if you have more of an oilier complexion, you will probably appreciate this more because it is a powder blush. So if you have an oilier complexion, you may like this better. It is so smoothing on the skin. It provides the same amount of pigment, but it just looks so natural. Definitely very pretty. Wow. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna share with you the rest of my amazing products. Eyes are done. I just did a really simple one and done eyeshadow look with yet another affordable eyeshadow product. It is actually from Ulta Beauty. It is their bouncy eyeshadow, specifically in the shade Coffee Cake. It's such a unique shade. It's kind of like a cool tone taupe, mauve-y shade that I think would look fantastic on anybody's coloring. It's just so subtle, so smooth. It kind of gives me a little lavender moment through here. It kind of reminds me of the polka dots on my shirt. It is that kind of that shade. It's beautiful. I don't know, but it's really affordable. It doesn't add any texture to your lids. It's just so super smoothing. It kind of reminds me and gives me those vibes of the RMS eye lights. It's seriously, this is like $9. This is like, I think $28. But this also gives you a smooth all over lid. It doesn't crease, and like I said, the color is just absolutely stunning. Love this Ulta Beauty Bouncy Cream eyeshadow in the shade Coffee Cake. So yeah, you got to get the shade. It's this shade, baby. And I've had this for several months and it has not dried out whatsoever. It's still bouncy. It's still velvety. It's so beautiful. That's why I love this. There's so many wonderful lip products out there, but what I've been really loving is the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click, specifically in the shade Going Viral. Now, it's not a plumping one, but it just adds hydration, beautiful pigment, not sticky whatsoever. Makes the lips look plump, makes them look juicy. Super affordable. Love this. And it's super convenient to throw in your purse. This shade particularly just looks so natural on the complexion. It's almost like that rosy pinkish nude. Definitely a fantastic lip balm, but these are really, really affordable. They're so good. I think they retail for like $10, $10.99, but I'll be sure to put all the products listed in the links down below. Now, if you do click on those links, it does help out my channel a little bit, but if you don't, that's cool too. But yeah, love this lip balm from NYX, the Fat Oil Slick Click. Now, my last amazing drugstore product, but I was going through all of my setting powders, translucent powders. You know I love the hard candy translucent powder, but this one, since we're going for a little bit more coverage today, I want to set the under eyes and my porous areas through here with the Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. Now, you can use this as a foundation, but it's wonderful for setting the under eye area. What I like doing is just taking a little bit on a flat brush, tap off the excess, and literally just press it right through there. Remember, we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer on, and then added just a touch with the beauty sponge with the e.l.f. Dewy Hydrating Spray so it doesn't crease and it lasts longer. But this is just ensuring everything that will stay in place. And I like to do my T-zone because sometimes I get a little oily through there, and just a tiny bit through here. This is so smoothing on the complexion. It's crazy. It looks like you're airbrushed. I'm not kidding. Look at that. And this is just gonna bring everything together, smooth everything out, and it just looks so good on the skin. I know, this is so underrated. Nobody talks about it. And that's why I wanted to share with you these 5 amazing drugstore products. And here we are with the final look. What do you think, guys? I wanted to go for a really beautiful, easy, everyday look that's natural, that's not too overdone, not the look where you go, oh wow, she's wearing makeup. No, I wanted to give you products that are gonna say, wow, her skin, her complexion looks amazing. I mean, we can buy all the eyeshadow, lipsticks, blushes, all that stuff, but it comes down to your complexion, what primers work best for our textured skin, what foundation looks really natural and smooth on the complexion, and what concealer is going to offer that coverage but also look smooth at the same time. That's why I love focusing on complexion products. I mean, everything else is fun, like eyeshadow, lipstick, and everything, but it comes down to the complexion. And if you get that nailed down, I think the rest is going to be just icing on the cake. Those are my 5 amazing drugstore makeup products. What do you think, guys? Let me know down in the comments, what is your ultimate favorite amazing drugstore product, because you will be helping me out. You'll also be helping our community out. And please don't forget to check out Clara Barrera's channel. I'm going to put her link down below so you can check hers out. And like I said, she is so thorough. She does a lot of reviews on all types of makeup products, and she is just such a gem. She's been such a true friend to me here on my journey on YouTube, and please show her the love that she so richly deserves, and I would genuinely appreciate that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. But for now, mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.